thanks for tuning in. So I decided to make a second video since I saw my first one was successful, and I also wanted to mention, sorry about the mistakes that I had in the first video. I'm really just trying to let out the knowledge that I do know I do make some mistakes sometimes, but we're all human. We all do, right? So I wanted to make this video specifically about chemtrails. So I'm not sure if any of you have any knowledge of chemtrails, or have ever noticed chemtrails, or ever had someone talk to you about chemtrails, so geoengineering, or some people would know them as contrails because they think it's contrails. So I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, if you guys just look up in the sky, you'll just see some white lines. I've noticed over the years since I've been younger, I've always been a child who's been looking at the sky so often. As an adult as well, I've been looking at the sky pretty much all the time, every chance that I do get. And I've noticed that almost every time that I look out in the sky, I do see a chemtrail. So when I talk to people about chemtrails, or people who choose not to believe it or don't want to believe it, they'll generally tell me something like, you know, it's the airport, it's just airplanes, they're flying, you know. I do understand airplanes. I've seen airplanes flying out. I've never seen white lines follow them. And if you look at the lines in the sky, I mean, I do understand some contrails, I do understand some airplanes. But let's take a look at this and tell me if this looks like airplanes or something that you would consider safe. So let's take a look here. So, yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous amounts of lines, or of, let's say, airplanes. Like people would say, in my opinion, an airplane wouldn't zigzag in the sky like that. There wouldn't be more than one, you know, at one time doing those lines. I've seen chemtrails in 3. I've seen the aircrafts come in 3. I've seen them in 4 sometimes at the same time doing the same type of patterns. Or if you see here, I mean, they are fresh patterns as well. Like these are not you know, done separately or anything like this. It's really more than one person at once doing these chemtrails. And I mean, this is ridiculous amounts. I mean, so I mean, I've noticed that it's getting pretty scary, and people starting to care less and less, and people just don't notice that this is really something that could be killing us. It's what's coming out of those airplanes is a poisonous mix of chemicals. I mean, it's completely poisonous to us. There's barium, nano aluminum, there's coated fiberglass, there's radioactive thorium, there's cadmium, there's chromium, there's nickel, there's desiccated blood, there's mold spores, there's what else? There's yellow fungal mycotoxins in there, as well as ethylene dibromide and polymer fibers. So that's what's flying in our sky every day, and that nobody notices or nobody cares to even acknowledge. Or in my opinion, I mean, if you're walking around and you're seeing those in the sky and you're not asking yourself a question, you're part of the problem. You're definitely part of the problem. Because clearly there's something going on here, and absolutely no one's doing anything about it. You don't see this in the media. This is hidden by the government. You don't see anybody talking about it. You don't see any posters. You don't see anybody asking any questions. This never comes up in public to the government or anything like that. It's never something that's mentioned, and never had been mentioned. And it's something that we're seeing a lot more. I mean, I do remember seeing a bit as a child. I've seen a couple of chemtrails, but I've never seen this much in my life. I mean, I'll give you a deal. How about for the next 72 hours, anybody who watched this video, if you have any time, for the next 72 hours, go look in the sky. If it's raining or if it's cloudy, don't even bother. They won't bother to actually pass by, because the whole goal of chemtrails was for global warming, because the sun was getting way too strong, was destroying the ozone layer, and at that point they decided to create these airplanes, these aircrafts with the poisonous chemicals coming out of, with all those chemicals that I just told you guys. And that's insane, because I mean, not only is this going on everything that we own on the planet, everything that we have here on the planet, our plants, our vegetation, us as well. These are chemicals. These are not things that we're supposed to be breathing in. This is not stuff that's supposed to fall on us. This is super concerning, and basically the whole goal was to block the sun. So if that's strong enough to block the sun, imagine how strong that is in our bodies. So it's definitely something to consider. It's something that's definitely, we're seeing way more. We're seeing it in children's books. We're seeing it in children's movies so that they can get used to it, used to seeing those chemtrails in the sky. It's definitely something that we should be asking the government about, or we should be asking questions. We should all come as a nation as one, and we should be asking questions about what's going on in the world. I mean, nobody's acknowledging this. Everybody's really stuck in their ego and stuck in the media and in what the fuck Miley Cyrus is doing, instead of really trying to discover what's in our sky and what they're putting. What are they spraying? Are we not allowed to know what they're spraying on us? It's insane, because nobody asks questions at all. Nobody asks questions. What's going on? Why are they spraying this? Or what it is? Is it going to benefit us? Is it testing? Did you guys ever test this? Do you have our consent to be spraying this over us every single day? So anyways, for the next 72 hours, guys, look out in the sky. Like I said, if it's cloudy or if it's raining, no need to. The sun's not out. Especially if it's not cloudy, if it's a nice sunny day and it's blue outside, for 72 hours, look out your window. Wherever you are, if you're driving, if you're at work, just look out the window. For 72 hours, count how many chemtrails you've seen. I can guarantee you'll see at least more than 5. I see at least a minimum of 4 to 6 a day, just looking at the sky. And I'm not looking at the sky every 5 seconds like I'm looking for something. I just really look out and I see a chemtrail every single time, and it just frustrates me. And I hope that this video can really open the eyes of some people. I mean, I'm gonna give you guys some great websites to go visit to actually get some knowledge about it and about other stuff that's going on in the world too. I'm trying to go bits by bits here, and I'm trying to let out the knowledge that I know, and I hope that this chemtrail video can really encourage you to go visit the website that I'll have posted at the bottom. And to also even just Google it, just Google chemtrails, look out your window. Like I said, 72 hours, just do it. It's a challenge, it's super easy, you don't even have to do anything, it's not demanding, you just need to look outside. And I promise you, after you see all those chemtrails, you're going to start asking yourself questions, and you're going to start asking, what is it that they're spraying? And is this going to be dangerous in the long run? I mean, for our children, or even for us, you know, it's something that's super concerning, and nobody really gives a crap. And it's something that we really, really need to get together as a nation and bring this topic up, and really make a lot of people get the knowledge of chemtrails and of Fukushima and Monsanto and what they're putting in our food. Well, I won't get into a bunch of details here, but chemtrails is definitely something that's been scaring me for a little while now. And I really hope that this video can help people go out and give some knowledge. I mean, share it to your friends, tell your family about it, you know, try and get the word out. The more people who know, the more people will get involved, the more people will be interested. And I mean, we can all do it. Egypt did it. Egypt went against their government and they won it as a nation. They went all as people as one, and they did it. If we all went as one and just brought them down and tell them that we don't want these chemtrails anymore, we don't want any poison, and you know, we just need some peace, and we need some knowledge, and we need to know what the hell they're spraying on us. Anyhow, I won't keep you guys any longer, so thank you so much for watching my video. So again, I'm gonna leave some great websites that I give total credit to them. Those websites are amazing. You guys need to go visit them, and you can even type in chemtrails, or you can just look at all the topics they have going on every day. And Google chemtrails, talk to it about your fan, talk to it to everybody, make people notice it, do the 72-hour challenge, and comment below, let me know if you've seen anything, or how many chemtrails you've seen. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll be making some more videos. So do the 72-hour challenge, you should really do it.